Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we are going from Boston to New York in our Peterbilt 389. We're taking a road roller today, and I've already got the trailer hooked up here. Let's go ahead and get underway. The current time is 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I guess. We'll go for that. So this journey is about 369 kilometers. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that is a super long journey. Bit of a wider load today, but not too bad. All right, let's take a look. No. Oh well, it was clear. It was clear until I stalled the truck. Anyways, yeah, so today we're taking a road roller. Edge out a little bit here, see what happens. See if people decide. There's a UPS guy there. GMC. It's like a Mitsubishi. Thanks, Land Rover. Alright, we can do it this way, sure. Look at this. Oh, come on. Look at that. There we go. Well, it's either that or stay in that left turn lane for ages, I imagine. So anyways, we're out on the road. We've already gotten an accident, which is always a plus. Someone in the last video actually mentioned, they're like, Ian, you should use your brakes, and I was like, yeah, I should. Guess I'm a little too light in the brakes, but apparently doesn't matter what I do, we're gonna hit somebody. Didn't even get started on the journey yet, and it didn't look like we physically hit them, but it was pretty close. So the hitbox on the trucks was probably a bit bigger than the actual truck itself, so it looked like it hit, but maybe it actually didn't. I don't know, but it was pretty darn close, let's just say that. Anyway, let's get on the main road there. Nice. Let's get the middle lane here just so that they can merge easily. Excellent. So anyways, I've been toying with an idea of doing a collaboration with somebody for American Truck Sim. And I was curious as to what you think would be a good thing to do for a collaboration. So like working with another YouTuber, for example, and recording something together. So I already know who I'd like to do it with, and I'm just curious as to what ideas you guys have for doing some sort of collaboration. At 100 there. So like what to do, anything specific, or just do like a regular run together on the multiplayer server or something like that. So I don't know, let me know in the comments below. I'd be kind of curious to figure to see I guess would be, because I'll be reading the comments, not hearing your comments. That'd be kind of interesting if you had kind of like an audio component to the comments, but they used to have video responses actually long ago, so you could like record a video and respond to a comment, but that was long ago, and now they don't have that anymore. APL, I don't remember seeing that before. Providence discovered. Excellent. So yeah, like I said, if you have any ideas, leave a comment below and I'll take a look, and we'll go from there. Yeah, because I've been wanting to do one for a while with somebody. I just haven't got around to it yet. And I just was curious as to what would be a good idea to do, like something specific, like a race or something like that. So, like I said, leave me a comment below with what your suggestion is. I guess I should slow down here. What is it? 90? 93 here. I was totally going through here at 100 without even thinking about it. Didn't even decrease my speed at all. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, I know some people have done like races and stuff like that. Like maybe we can race across America or something like that. One person start on the East Coast, one person start on the West Coast, and we only have a certain number of episodes or something like that to do it in. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of curious. Oh, nice little Dear John tractor there in the field. So yeah, but I've been toying with the idea, like I said. So I love this. I love the traffic, the different models of them, like having like Thunderbirds and the Fords and the Pontiac GTOs, like that kind of car right there. That's really neat to have that in the game. Even though, I don't know, depending where you are in the world, like here in Ontario, we don't really have a lot of classic cars all year round because we have so much salt on the roads, and it doesn't really bode well for cars that want to, you know, last longer than a few years. So we tend to get not many classic cars that are trying to stay on the road just because of that. Like there are some, definitely, but you won't see them very often because they're trying to protect them from the elements, as well as the salt, I guess, in this context. I'm going just a little bit too slow for people. I'm doing 95. And the reason why I'm doing 95 is because I know that they're gonna jump in front of me like they have been already, and then hit the brakes. Connecticut welcomes you. Welcome. Sweet. Never been to Connecticut before. I don't know what's Connecticut well known for. Baseball, maybe? I don't know. I don't follow any sports, so that kind of makes it a little bit of a, it may do this, like, you can't tell, but I'm shrugging my shoulders going, I don't know. Ooh, nice little Ford Mustang, fastback edition looks like. Nice. But yeah, but I forgot, I think it's the, there's a Cadillac there. What the heck is that mod called? I don't know, it's in my mod list. If you go down to the bottom of the, in the description you'll see like a Steam Workshop collection, and then there's also a couple other mods in there. I think it's Jazzy Cat's AI traffic mod. Classic cars. There's an El Camino. It's one of my wife's favorite cars. Don't know why, but she really likes El Caminos for whatever reason, so it's kind of comical that I should see one today. Range Rover, sorry, not a Land Rover. Here's a question for you. If you're a Land Rover or Range Rover enthusiast, what's the difference between Land Rover and Range Rover? Is there a big difference at all? Or is it the same company in the end? They just do they just did different things and now they're merged together, or I don't know. I've never really figured that out. I never looked into it much either, but it's always kind of one of those things that you kind of, you know, when you see one you think about and then you forget about after the fact. Like a Thunderbird maybe up there on the right, or a Pontiac Thunderbird right there on the right. Can't really tell. Oh yeah, it looks like a Thunderbird. With a hood like that, it's probably a Thunderbird. Although they did have, or Firebird, whichever one it was. I believe they had a Thunderbird and a Firebird, and it was like different, and there was a Pontiac Grand Am, which looked like a Thunderbird. I don't know. There were so many different variations of cars that looked so similar back in that time. It was crazy. So like you had one car that would look like the other car, and that's probably why we have things like the El Camino, just because they were trying to look different. There's an ambulance. It'd be cool to see the ambulances going by with, actually, that would be a really interesting mod, actually, now that I think about it. Having the, like, an ambulance and police cars going past you, and you have to pull over to the right, like you would in real life if you see, emergency personnel. That would be kind of neat, actually. I don't think it's out of the question, because they already have police that, put their lights on. So I don't think having a police car, like, driving past you with their lights going on, trying to get to, like, you know, to pull over somebody or something like that, I don't think it's out of the question. That would be an interesting mod, actually. Heading straight through here, not turning right or left, so that's good. This is what the load looks like, by the way. Road roller. Actually, I tend to see this style. Better get in the cab here before I run into the guardrail again. You tend to see this type of road roller in, it's not I wouldn't call it a road roller. It's something you might see in a dump, actually, with the spikes on it like that. But if it's flat, then you might see it on the road. There we go. Back in the middle lane, in the safe lane, because if you have to move out, it's easy to get out, or move over. It's easy to move over, I guess, too. Either or, really. I don't know. I think this I think this is more like something you'd see in a dump. This road roller, But I don't know. I guess that's not true. I guess I have seen some on the road, but usually it's not like a final. It's usually like one of the earlier steps they would use something like this. It's not like the final step, because you want a flat surface as opposed to one with huge holes in it from the spikes on the roller. But I don't know. I have never worked for the municipality repairing roads, so I have no idea what they're all used for. Like compacting, and that's as far as I got. Maybe this particular one's meant to leave a little bit of air or push down certain areas. I don't know. Definitely not an expert in that realm. I wonder if we're gonna take this to like one of the weird drop-off points in the middle of the highway. It would make sense, but I have seen some stranger things in this game, like where you drop it off to like the main, like in the city sort of idea. But I know there are some pickup and slash drop-off points. I think it's more drop-off points that are like they're doing road work and you have to drop off your load there, sort of thing. So it's kind of neat when you can see it like that. All right. Oh, look at that car on the right. Wow. I wonder what kind of car that is. That's a nice looking car, jeez. See if we can get a screenshot of that with our road roller. We might be able to. Let's see here. Just on the highway. No, won't look very good. Alright, let's get a screenshot here quickly. There we go. Perfect. It's funny, I've been switching between like American Truck Sim and Farm Sim today, so I keep like switching up the buttons because I have different buttons for doing different things. Like in ETS, ATS, I have like the same buttons for the different views, like going through like these views, for example. I have different buttons for that, but those same buttons do something completely different in Farm Sim. They don't change the camera, that's for sure. And then the button I have to go outside the cab, like in Farm Sim, like pressing C, for example, is different in this game. I don't know. So I find myself pressing the button I have for Farm Sim to get out of the cab to look around, like in this view. But that's the joy of having different controls. Actually, it's not too bad with these games, but I'm sure there are some games where it gets a lot worse. Like if you're playing maybe Flight Sim, I would say. Flight Sim could probably get pretty rough, I imagine, with all the different buttons that you have to remember. We're still good. 77 kilometers, almost there actually. It's been all highway the whole time. Thank goodness. Last time we went through like 2 or 3 cities trying to get to our destination. It was ridiculous. I don't know why the GPS took us through the cities, but this time they're taking us just on the highway, which makes so much more sense. But yeah. I don't know, like, it's nice that they actually added that capability. Like, I don't know if you remember, but there was a time when you couldn't select, like, waypoints on your GPS, which made it frustrating to try and, you know, explore a certain area. Whereas now, they actually have the waypoints, so if you go into your map, you can set certain waypoints. If you want to go somewhere specific, you can do that. Makes your life a lot easier. So, like, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So let's say here we are heading to New York right here. So if I want to go here first, I could, you know, hit that button down there and then go to New York that way. I've only explored 4% of the highway apparently. Not doing a very good job of exploring apparently. Rightfully slow. When you have the Canada Dream map, you kind of open up a huge segment of the map, so it makes sense why I would only have 4% of the map actually uncovered. Alright, so we're going past this intersection and then we're off to the right, so let's go ahead and start slowing down. We're doing a big loop-de-loop here. That should be good. Don't think it says the speed limit on here. Nope, doesn't have a speed limit. Usually they'll say like, you know, 50 kilometers an hour going on this little segment here. Ooh. Can't find him, grind him, I guess, right? Here we go, merging. Let's go to the outside line there. Alright, my truck's good to go. Alright, car, go ahead. Give him a quick flash of the lights there. Even though he's already there. Alright, sweet. 25 kilometers to go. What do we got over here? What kind of sign does this say? It's G&M Enterprise. There's a police car there. Check our speed real quick. Doing 100. We're doing 105 in 100 area, so alright, here we go. Slowing down here once again. Alright. The speed changes always feel so sudden in this game. Even with the rescale, it's just like boom. It's like, you're slowing down now. It's like, but, nope, right now. It feels that way at least. Usually when you're in real life, they'll give you, well, I don't know how it is in other countries, but other areas, in other provinces and whatnot, but they usually give you a bit of forewarning saying, hey, the speed's going to go down to like, 30 kilometers an hour up ahead. Be sure to be aware of the fact that you're going to be slowing down. We discovered New York. All I can think about is Wayne's World. Let's all go to New York. Let me buy you a pizza or something. I forget what they say. I think it's something like that. Yes, I'm revving my engine. Of course, it helps you keep your air pressure up. Garbage truck turning left up there. Alright, here we go. We're turning left, it looks like. Alright, let's indicate. Lights are still green for us, this is good. Or so it was green at least. Oh, this is our turn right here. What am I doing? Good thing we had a red light then. Jeez. Might have driven right past that actually. The number of times I've done that, I'm like, oh, that was our turn. Whoops. So this is New York. Surprised you can't see the Empire State. Not Empire State Building. The Statue of Liberty is what I'm thinking of. I was already halfway in the intersection, buddy. Come on now. Apparently not in the intersection enough for that cop. It's not too bad. What do we get? A ticket, one speeding? No, it was a collision right at the start. And then a red light violation right there. More than one person has told me don't quit my day job. Don't become a trucker specifically. Oh, there's a nice limo there. Crown Lincoln, maybe? Alright, where's our drop off here? Kenworth truck dealer located? There's people skateboarding over there. Nice. I don't know how many skate parks are around these days. Like, they used to be really... I found like it seemed like they were really common, but I don't see them around too often nowadays. And we're going through this intersection too. It's got a green light still. Watch this. Yep. As soon as we get halfway through the intersection, it's like, oh, we'll just go red for you there. Feels like it's an office space where it's like, yeah, about that. We're gonna have to go ahead and get you to come in on Saturday. That's what I feel like. Yeah, green light. Yeah, no. We're gonna go ahead and give you a yellow light. Alright, here's our drop off up here. Let's indicate. Drop our gears down. Oh, it's this one. This one's like... I always find this is like the worst one to try and park. At least for me. I find, because it's on the right hand side up here, you have to like kind of take a really weird turn. Because there's a bobcat up there. Take it nice and easy. There we go. Should be alright. Don't hit the wall, none. Excellent. Nice and easy, like. Let's see what they say. Are they satisfied with that? Yes. Alright. Neutral, parking brake, decouple. What are we gonna get? A good work, maybe? I'm guessing like good work. Oh, an excellent. Ah, I'm surprised. We only ran a red light and we got it into an accident to start. So, but we still got an excellent. Hey, what do you know? It's not too bad. All right, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed that episode of American Truck Simulator. I know I always enjoy playing this game, despite the fact that I do run into things. And like I said, leave me a comment below with what you think about that collaboration ideas, and we'll go from there. All right, catch you guys later.